Okay, you're sitting in your house, you go out, you check the mailbox, and there's a little handwritten note in there saying, gee, we would love to buy a house on your street. Our names are Bob and Carol. Please call us because we want to buy your house. What do you do? Is it genuine? Is it not genuine? Is it what we call a bait and switch? Well, we're going to tell you the truth. So the answer to the first question you're probably thinking is no. No, you should not just call that person and sell your house to them because there's a lot of things behind the scenes which you may not be aware of. And here's the first one. You may feel like they've targeted your house or your street. Not true. They've done every street probably in the whole area, but you would never know that, obviously, unless you had other friends on every other street. So don't think that they've just targeted your street or your house. Absolutely not true. So there's the first myth busted. Here's the second one, and this may be a big shocker. A lot of times they are not genuine buyers. They're a friend of a real estate agent, and that real estate agent is trying to flush out people that are thinking about selling. We call it fishing upstream. So the way they flush them out is they get their friend to write 50, 60, 100 handwritten little notes saying we're interested in your house. That friend drops them off in all the mailboxes. You call that person goes, yeah, we want to make an offer of X and your house is worth this. And you go, no way, Jose. 3 days later, a real estate agent mysteriously calls you out of the blue and says, hi, my name is John from ABC Realty. We're canvassing the area because we have a lot of buyers that are very serious about buying something on your street or in your area. Have you thought about selling? And you go, oh, yeah, I kind of have thought about selling because you got that in the mailbox. And now that agent sets up an appointment to talk to you about selling your house. So that may be a shocker to some people. And my friend that brought this to my attention, that's exactly what happened. The buyer looked like they were interested. They made a verbal offer. The offer was way under market for the market we're in. And then all of a sudden the real estate agent calls them a few days later. So be aware of that one. I don't know if it's illegitimate or legitimate or sneaky or not sneaky, but it's part of the game that's played. So now you're aware of it. The other thing that's kind of interesting about these scenarios when they're not genuine, and let me back up a fraction. Occasionally, and very occasionally, they are genuine, but you still should not engage that person and sell your house, and I'll tell you why a little bit later. Now, here's the other thing that's also typical when you get these. It's typically not an agent from the area. So it's not an agent you're typically familiar with or you may have seen their signs around the area. And typically, it will be an online agent. So an agent that doesn't even have a physical office. They're trying to run their business out of their house. So they're an online agent to save you money. Never true. So that's the other thing to look for. You know when you get a junk email and you hover over the PDF and it's all googly, it doesn't make sense, and you go, oh, that's junk mail. That's all I'm trying to get you to be aware of. So backing up and answering my question from earlier, should you sell your house to that person? No, and here's why. If one person wants to buy your house, and if they are genuine, there's 10 people that want to buy your house. If one person's willing to pay X and X is way above what you thought, there's 10 people willing to pay X, and when you put them in competition, you get X plus 1, X plus 2, X plus 3. Professional real estate agents, whether it's me or another agent, for the most part, will always get you more money than they cost and more money than you can get yourself because that's what they do for a living. I mean, think about the job you're in. Could an agent come in and do your job immediately? And the answer is no. But the illusion is there that they may be able to. So that's what you have to watch out for. Now, I suppose the only caveat to all this, and I actually had a client a couple of years ago now say this to me. They were an older person. A person approached them, they bought into the whole emotion, and they just wanted to do this person a favor. It was a young couple buying from a very old couple. Money was not an issue for them. What was more important that someone bought their house that loved their house. And we do see that occasionally, so that is genuine. So they chose to sell for less than the market value because it made them feel good about what they were doing and helping a young couple get into a property. So there are some genuine circumstances that do happen where people do sell below the market. It's not always about money. So keep that in mind. So that's it for now. If you want to sell your house, I'd love to find out about it. Give me a call. Or if you don't call me, at least call a genuine agent. That was very quick, you're calling. I'll go and get that. See you next week.